Okay, back to room 41. Hope your weekend's going well for you, little shorty. Thanks for the heads up on the volume being good. Hello there, Puzzle. Welcome on in. So I did a tiny bit of practicing off stream. Oh, I need to not put this block here. And I was testing some of the tricky jumping I was thinking I would need to do for room 44. So we'll see how that goes. See if I can remember and do my strategies correctly. As I'll practice here, I should be able to make this jump. It's one of the things I'll be needing to do. Make it down to this floor quick enough, but that's okay. Got plenty of time. Hope everyone's weekend is going good. Weather is starting to get a little bit warmer here. Get rid of this. Puzzle playing some more Final Fantasy 1. So what is your party configuration for that? And if you've been enjoying Final Fantasy 1, I don't know the exact details, but there's some kind of a Final Fantasy 1 fan souped up version called Final Fantasy Renaissance, I think. It's cool, but I have not played it myself. Alright. I need to remember to get the key. Fighter, Shorty, Thief, Simon, White Mage, Puzzle, Black Mage, Sod. The usual suspects. The insurance block. Oh. I've messed up already. Yep. Timing was not right. Okay. Here the monster spawns quickly. I don't know if that's related to me having picked up the key. Now I need to look on the timer for slightly different time. That looks like a pretty good ghost pattern. Managed to not panic jump running away from that. Plenty of room to jump ghosts here. Kind of spread apart a little bit more than previous attempts, but hopefully I'll still have plenty of time to get through. Looking for 6,300 on the timer or so. Like right about now. Nope, didn't quite make it. At least I went at close to the right time and okay, we got that construction going. Hey there, Quirky. Welcome on in. Happy Sunday to you too. Thanks for the vote of confidence puzzle. This might be a little dicey. Nope, still plenty of time to jump. Keep my eye on 6,300. I should have kept my eye on that, and I spaced it completely. That was my moment. Oh, I could have made that. That's okay, I'm just getting back into the swing of things. Is that one to go down below? An escape hatch. Interesting, the score points tags seem to last on the ground for an extra long time. Got that one. So I did fell early there. Did some practicing on that room 41 by building a structure that I think would help me practice the jumps that I would need to do in room 44. And I have a better sense of where I should be standing to do those. I don't have it quite perfected, but at least I know I have a better sense of where I should be standing to not bonk my head and still be able to make the jump. Remember to get the key. Jumped up there a little early. If I can build as many blocks as I want, as long as there's room to build. The only spendable resource I would have sometimes is the fireball scrolls, which I haven't seen in a really long time. They aren't doling them out quite like they used to in the early parts of the game. But they also don't carry over on death, so they're not something I've been able to stockpile. Thank you for the stream streak, Quirky. Okay, made it across. Made it safely up here. Words are very hard. Okay, I've got the ghosts kind of off-kilter pattern-wise. Alright, we made it. Room 44. Thank you for the GG's puzzle. Alright. Need to pause and think here for a second. For the GG shorty. And remember that I need to drop those middle flames and then the one above it, I believe. Thank you, Quirky, for the GGs. And then work my way up and around. I think I've already messed this up. Needed to get rid of those blocks first. Can I get back up? Yeah, it's gonna take a little time, but it should be alright, I think. Those escape routes. Drop this. Drop that. Drop that. Okay. Bonked my head on the ceiling. Got the key now. Well, okay. It's possible I didn't think through my strategy there, because I don't know if it's visually important, but the orange blocks, the gray blocks, it looks a little bit like the gray blocks have a slightly smaller area. Or maybe it's just the way the shading is. Guess there's no reason to make that one fall right now. Up this as I go through. And get that jump. That's the one that I need to do. Not a lot of room for safely navigating through that. Don't know why I did that. Needed to make a bridge. Oh no, I've forgotten to drop the things that I need to drop because I won't be able to make that. Okay, running out of time and remembering where I needed to go. See if I can at least test this out. Oh yeah, I'm also remembering... Oh, well I at least made a chance to do that jump there, and I still ran into the ceiling. Remember now I need to reveal that white potion. Earlier the better. Yeah, the music gets very serious as time runs down. I'm just gonna like completely ignore that left. I don't think I need that at all. Famous last words. That's what I needed. And I don't think I'm gonna quite make that jump down there, am I? Yeah, Tetris bubble panic feeling. Made a fatal mistake here. Because now I can't get back down out, but I needed that white potion. Is there any way for me to climb out of this? I don't think this is gonna work, but this is about the only pathway I can think of. Oh, that should not have worked, but it did. I think I somehow got an extra jump there. Don't go down there anymore. I'm still surprised that that worked. Okay, we've made it to the top. Need to remove this flame over here. Drop this. Now have an avenue for that one to drop. Need to get out of there. Man, I keep banging my head on that ceiling. I should be able to make that jump though, I think. Unless the gray blocks have different different construction than the brown blocks. I guess if I have plenty of time, I can practice doing the jump a few times in a spot where it's not going to lead to my death. Because the spots where I did practice, I didn't actually have a flame. I was just trying to go over the spot that would have had a flame. I didn't think it would really matter if there's something deadly in the pit or not. Okay, both of those blocks are now gone. Don't accidentally walk into those flames. So yeah, panic music in video games seems kind of unnecessary because you already know things are going south. So why make the player even more panicked? Okay, that was not the smartest way to have done that. Nearly avoiding the ghosts. Things have lined up a little unexpectedly poorly. Didn't think that was gonna work. But it did. I don't think I can put a block here. That would just make the monsters spawn up here. Probably be a bad idea. Alright, room 44 again. Get rid of the blocks I know I need to get rid of. Yeah, I cut it pretty close multiple times there. So that flame will fall. Did I already mess this up? Why am I doing this so wrong so many times? I need to go through the bottom right corner up and around first before I drop any of the lower flames. So that way I can loop around and get the white potion. From over here. Yeah, if I don't pick that up, I'm not going to have enough time to beat the level. Okay. I don't know if that was enough time or not, but... rolling with it. Sure, that's out of the way, so this one will fall. Then go down here. About there. I didn't actually hit up hard enough to jump. Okay, going through the bottom right before getting the flames. Open that up. Open this up. Build the staircase. We got lots of time. Is this a good place to practice? No pressure on getting this. I can at least get to room 45. I'll consider that a success. I think I need to jump from right about here. I was just a little bit off. I have to, like, get my trajectory right into that narrow corridor. Without hitting ceiling. Make a block there before I accidentally fall down into it. No other way for me to drop this fire. Take a moment. I think if I jump right from about here... No, that was too close. Need to be more under the gray block. At least with that... Oh. Okay. At least with, I'm just gonna quick restart. With the gray block, if I jump too early, there's no downside because it'll just stop my jump short. Dana needs to learn some moves from Mario so he can bust through blocks with one headbutt. This floor is reasonably easy to repeat. Not as many dangerous situations as the other floors or rooms. Hey there, Seven Castle Forest. Welcome on in. Enjoy your lurking and working. And hopefully gonna catch some of your Crimson Diamond playing later on today. Alrighty. Got through there. Remember to grab the key in the next room. Nope, I already messed that up. I can get the ghost back into a better cycle. That looks pretty good. Whoopsie daisy. tried to make a block and then run across, and tried to create a block a little too early. Monster was still in the square. Okay, ghosts are in good position. That's what I was trying to do last time. I need to look for 6100, 6300 on the timer. Right about now? Nope. After this one. I'm in trouble. That didn't work. No, recovered, then not recovered. Jump into the ghost. That was a lot closer than it needed to be. You don't necessarily need to wait for the gap. It sure makes things easier when it lines up. No, that was not the time to go. Alright, started out strong and now room 43 proving to be a challenge as usual. Yeah, I can't imagine how difficult this game would be if they had a restriction on how many blocks you could create. So I guess that's a blessing. I already have the life meter constantly ticking down. Hop up and around. Get the key. Remember to get the key. Don't want a repeat of the one time when I got all the way to the exit and then realized I had not gotten the key. Most of the bridge is constructed. Time to go after this. Worked out great. Gonna patiently wait for the right time to jump here. All right, room 44. Remember to get the white potion. Drop that. Make room. Get that out of the way. All right. Going down here. Need to jump, I think, from about here. That seemed really close. Maybe need to be farther under the overhang. I'm too far over. And I can't make the jump because I hit my head on the block above. Why am I having trouble with that now? Pretty sure that strategy will work. I just need to get in the right spot. And I don't see any other way of getting through there. I mean, I could jump from down here. Would this be any easier? Oh yeah, that's probably way easier. But I still need to make my way out, which is also a problem. Hey there, Ren. Welcome on in. Jeez. Thanks for stopping on in to check out the sweet, sweet Solomon's Key action. I've been struggling with room 44 now, but learning little bits and pieces as I go along, and more or less understanding what I need to do in room 43. Yes. The immortalized Dana. Thank you. Your weekend's treating you well. It's definitely getting spicy. So, if you can think back to your memories of playing through this on your stream, do you remember having much problems with room 43 and 44? This one at least is... I think I've got this one down pretty good. Preliminarily, yes. Yeah. 43. Took me a little while, but I think... Oh, I'm in trouble. I understand at least a little bit of the timing of things. I can sort of reproduce it. This is room 42. Which is, at least it doesn't have a lot of enemies going on in it, so there's time to think. And even though the key is hidden, it's easy to find it. Hey there, Surichi man, welcome on in. Hope your weekend's going well. We'll golf cruise in here. Alright, room 43. Grab the key. Make the staircase. Official evaluation of this room sucks. I think the hardest part about this is like it's kind of like things don't always have the same timing, and I'm not quite sure how to adjust. Okay. Right now. Don't mess up the jumps. Wait for the right time to go by. Well, this execution was flawless, but there have been flaw-full executions at other times. Puzzle waiting with bated breath. Okay, here's the tough one I've been having troubles with. 44. Take slight breather. Get rid of these blocks. Get the white potion. Ben remembers nothing. Only the faint recollection of totally necessary block placement. And I've also determined that I've already missed some of the secret items, so there's like, at least this run, there's no requirement for me to get more of those. I will not be resetting. Alright. So, lesson learned, it's way easier to jump from down here. Or it should have been. I think I was a little too far away. White potion. It seems like if I were to try to get that missing piece, like I'd have to go through some pretty gnarly jumps. Oh, and another... I probably should have linked to this, but the manual for this game has some pretty interesting classic NES translated text in it. Kind of leaves some of the game mechanics as a mystery. Alright, let's jump from, like, right in the middle. That works out great. And here's the hard part, trying to jump. Maybe it would have been a lot smarter for me to... No, if I'd have made this a pathway down here, I'd still have to navigate down and then make another jump over the other flame. So it's like, no matter where I go, I need to jump over a flame somewhere. And I'm just realizing, even if I made this jump to the right, I can't get out this way. I still would need to go down right below me now and then to the right. Maybe it is a good idea to get rid of the flame on the left because that is a surefire escape route. I don't think there's any way I can survive this situation, but let's think again about that flame that's down in the middle. I think I would still need to do the difficult jump from there. Because I don't see how I could get through either the upper path without dropping the flame, or get through the lower path. Yeah, I don't think there's any chance of me getting down through either of these paths. Hotfoot. Do these before I forget about them. I have to think about this carefully because I have trapped myself before. Should be able to just make that fall all the way through, right? Fully protected. Take the lower route. Maybe get the white potion immediately for maximum effects. Get rid of the red flame. First time playthrough of Link to the Past for Ren's girlfriend. A good quality game. A lot of fun memories playing through that. Make the jump. Okay, we made the jump. Now we need to make this jump. Oh. Is there a better way I could have done this? So if I had, yes, there's a better way I could have done this. If I had dropped the left-hand flame at the bottom there and then put a block right above it, then I would have had the same jump pattern that I would have wanted to have. Get past this other flame much easier. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna survive this, but at least I am finally thinking through how this should be done. Or I can just do that. Oh no, wait, more problems. How do I... Ohio gozaimasu, kakalikola, welcome on in. Hope your day is going well. See, I solve one problem and then like seconds later there's another problem already. Because I need to get around that flame on the right. That's gonna block off my escape route. I can't go up where I am now because I can't jump high enough to get through those blocks. Can I get through there? I think it's technically possible, but it's gonna be tricky jump. All right. Running out of time. Oh, I don't have enough time. Jeez.